Hello everyone. Today we're going to cover some variations of sit-up guard. We're going to attempt to hit the collar drag to takedown or sweep, and then we're going to see what happens if they resist. So if my opponent is actually leaning or coming forward, what can I do? And if they go back, what can I do? So starting off in sit-up guard position. The sit-up guard in Jiu-jitsu is when I have my one leg bent, one leg bent, and my knee lifted up. My elbow here is going to be connected, so completing the full chain. And I use this hand as a means to push away any partner or opponent that comes my way. My other hand or arm is straight, and I'm leaning on it, making sure my posture is up, always looking at my opponent wherever they go. And my leg here is flat on the mat. With the sit-up guard, wherever my opponent goes, I want to follow them so that I'm always in line with them. The other thing as well is if they come towards me, I want to scoot back. You see, I push with my heel on the mat to scoot back to create distance. And if they move away, I can also pull myself in and follow them. So what we're going to do today, we're playing in this guard. They're making sure we're scooting, we're controlling the distance. We want to find a cross-collar grip. So with this hand that's out, that's very close, I'm going to lean in and try to find the cross-collar. I don't want to grab very low because here I don't have much control over my opponent. I want to grab as high as I can. And as soon as that happens, I'll gauge. If here Muhammad is actually moving towards me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use his momentum against him, and I'm going to drag the collar towards my elbow. So I'm going to pull him in, and when I do it, I'm going to pull very hard. I want to fully sacrifice and pull him in with all my weight. At the same time, whilst I'm pulling in, this leg that's bent is going to extend to trip him, whilst I'll pull him diagonally. This leg is going to trip. The other tip as well is you see my hips here, I'm leaning on my left hip. As I'm pulling in, I want to change to be on my right hip. So I'm here, I want to change to be on my right hip because that's going to allow me to quickly follow up and finish the takedown if he falls on his knees. So to see it in action, it's going to look like this. With fishing for grips, I managed to find this. Extend, drag, and because I've changed my hips, I can easily follow the sweep. So that's one. Again, from this angle, I find it, he's leaning in, he's coming towards me. Drag, follow in, go towards passing the guard. That's if they're offensive or if they're coming forward. What then if they expect it? You've got a good cross-collar grip. Sometimes as well, you might struggle to grab here, so you can even go back here. I can find a grip. Now he's defending, he's walking backwards, I can feel it. This same grip can be used to pull, and my fist as well can be used to push. So from here, if I'm feeling that he's walking back, this knee, or this bent knee that was on the mat, I'm going to put it back. My leg or my hand, my arm that was supporting me here, I was leaning on it. I'm going to release it and I'm going to scoop the ankle. This is an ankle pick. All I need to do is just scoop the ankle, push with my fist on his chest, and stand up. Now if he stays hopping, I'm going to take him down by steering him like a steering wheel. So I'm going to pull my elbow in, lift up the leg, and turn the corner, pass the guard. Again. Managed to get a good grip. He's walking back. Sometimes they'll just fall straight away. Also, those two variations, either you collar drag to follow up with a sweep, or you ankle pick if they walk backwards.